is Johanna Greenwald.
And Michael Mazzoli.
We are with the Paranormal Investigation Team and in historical Mendocino.
There is absolutely someone, and I think there might even be something animal nature with them. We know we have a child ghost that likes to run up and down the back stairs, and I have a suspicion that the child may have attracted a pet dog. Because we hear four-footed running in here, that it's not rodents or stuff like that. It sounds like a dog. And it sounds like somebody laughing and playing with a dog.
My name is Johanna Greenwald. I'm with the Paranormal Investigation Team. You say you've been hearing a little girl running up and down the stairs. Have you heard her speaking to you?
No, not in words, not to us. I hear her talking, but it sounds very muffled. It doesn't, you can't clearly hear anything she's actually saying. I hear her giggling more than anything.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
she sounds like she's a happy spirit.
It sounds like she's playing.
She's playing.
It definitely sounds like she's playing, especially with the way that she runs up and down the stairs.
Okay.
It's like she's running up and then running down, running up and then running down, running up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like I said before, it's just gorgeous in here. I love the beautiful woodwork. Have you had any paranormal experiences yourself?
Myself, I have not, but I have had reports of others that have. You know, in the bedrooms upstairs. Someone that could pass through the balcony door to the outside, wearing like a long white, looked like a Victorian nightgown, maybe. A lady, they said.
So they actually passed through?
Came into through there, because the room is tiny. It's a door, a balcony door, a little bed, and a sink. They're the European style. There's no bathroom in the room. Tiny little room, right through it.
Yeah, this is just amazing. I've never seen so many orbs moving around, you know, the balls of energy. Yeah, see?
There's nobody in there right now.
No, there's not. The room is completely empty.
I'm going to ask Johanna and Charles to come up here and talk about some of the equipment we use when they're doing our investigation. Charles, do you want to come up and...
You want to come up with me?
Sure.
We set up infrared cameras in the rooms on the night we did our investigation and recorded it on a security recording device. And we saw quite a lot of glowing orbs floating down through the room, and some of them moving quite fast and deliberate, and then just disappearing through the walls.
So this is basically a digital recorder. You could use this in the standard office, but this recorder is extremely sensitive. So if you were to carry it in your pocket, it's going to record friction of you rubbing in your pocket. These are where voices can go through, and basically spirits can speak through this digital recorder. And a lot of times we've done recordings where we did not hear it with our own ears. The recorder picked it up, and or the other way around, or both. So this is the digital recorder.
Yeah, we did a session over at my place with the digital recorder inside my bedroom, and we had our ghost spots going inside the living room, and we caught a couple of stuff on the digital recorder.
Yeah, so we use this when we investigate locations. This is one of our equipment pieces.
Here's our new ghost box right here.
This is basically a spirit box, and it just brings up radio frequency waves, and spirits can speak through it. And we just turn it on, and we get the antenna, and we log into if we want a forward sweep or a reverse sweep, and it's pretty much just uses radio frequency waves. And our oldest one, you picked up radio stations, so it was a little hard to detect if it was an actual radio station or if it was an actual spirit. But this one is much more advanced and is 100% more accurate. So
this is what a lot the other ghost hunters use in the field with them.
And its job is to pick up electromagnetic frequencies that might be in the room and or any other phenomena that we can't see.
This is a millimeter, so basically, if the spirit gets near it, it will set it off and it will light up, detecting that there is some kind of an energy force near the millimeter.
And it would show, how high is the readings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could show your temperature in the room too.
Charles, you had an experience that night. You wanna tell us about it?
What's,
I'll take that for you.
We were taking turns laying
At
in
the,
the bed in the room that had the, phenomenon.
Mendocino Hotel.
And Charles had an interesting experience laying there in bed.
I was laying in the bed, I had my hand back like this, it was laying on the back. I pushed myself up and something came like this and pushed me back down on the bed. And it scared me and I tried to get up and won't let me up.
And the scary thing is the door was locked. So we couldn't get into him.
And I had the key in my pocket.
So then, a year later, we went to try to duplicate this at the hotel and have another, investigation, but this time we advertised it to allow people to actually stay in the hotel and be part of the investigation. And, we deployed all of our equipment and, we had the weirdest experience that night, that everywhere we set up cameras and detection devices, they turned off. And we couldn't get them to run. Then we take them downstairs and check the batteries and the power connections, and everything was fine. And then we'd go back up and deploy them. The batteries would die.
We went up to the bridge and they were giving us a tour there, and I felt someone behind me, and I turned around and there was this young kid there, young, like 20s, 18, 20, something like that, but dressed in an old sailor outfit, like from ages ago. And he turns and he runs down the stairs and I run after him, but when I turn the corner, there's nobody there.
Back between 2005 and 2007, when we lived in the East Bay community of Brentwood, our cat had passed on due to cancer. And the very next morning, I heard her usual meow outside my door. I sort of like she was saying a little farewell before she moved on.